I think one of the most important elements today is around housing, the global housing crisis and how we address this. And living for us is a paramount investment strategy. We've just deployed 500 million into euros in Berlin into 2,000 units. So we're addressing the housing crisis in our way by deploying capital in Berlin. I think one of the most difficult challenges real estate has to face is uncertainty and the shortening of cycles. We have to deal with short bursts of negative adverse events with long cycles. And this is really what I wish to discuss with investors, patient capital, and how we pace our risks around the recovery of this market. Residential and living in general are recovering pretty well. I think industrial and logistics are adapting to the new supply chain challenges. Offices is a bit more difficult and capital is scarce and very selective. And we think retail, in parts of it, the one that we prefer, which is food-anchored necessity retail, is actually here to recover and offers a high attractive entry yield.
The market has changed and market is going to change because you are going to see more movement in the market, more transactions, more interest for our real estate and infrastructure areas. We have to learn to deal with these geopolitical tensions. That will be a new normal for investors around the world. And I do think the illiquid asset class can you bring really stable returns in a very volatile world. No, we have less volatility. We have a macro volatility, but I think geopolitical volatility in Europe is not the problem. I think Europe is the place to be. Europeans are looking to invest in Europe and not going abroad to strengthen Europe, but also, in my view, grab the best returns in the world.
First of all, we have a very strong position across Europe in all kinds of subsectors already in the logistic industry. But we also have a lot of experience in the infra business, which is very close to the logistics. So this brink of logistic and infra makes us a very, very good choice for investors.
In the new cycle, investors are really prioritizing future-proof, resilient assets that can withstand regulatory tightening and operational changes throughout the whole period. So it's really important that we have that optionality in the business plan, which is where sustainability comes in. And especially for real estate, brown to green has become a key value-add strategy.
We can always move ourselves towards the obvious thematic investment topics, and that's exactly what we do. So we really focus on a couple of dominant topics which help the society. Whatever helps the society is at the end also producing superior returns.
Being at MIPIM is a great venue to be at, as you were saying. There are a huge number of people here, and it's probably unique in the ability to be able to bring together a collection of investors, developers, allocators of capital. I'll be spending quite a lot of time with some of the inward investment agencies here as well, which aligns very centrally to us seeking to work with particularly government and bringing international capital together with government to deliver great outcomes for investors.
MIPIM Europe is looking for European investments, and that's the first time after many, many years the investors are more interested to hear and see the opportunities in Europe, and MIPIM is the place where the investors, bankers, but also all the operating partners coming together. I think interesting place, globally well positioned in the world.